'cause we're the mighty Liverpool. We're going to the
It's so exciting, isn't it, to be at this part of the season where just everything means so much. We're all so into it, we all believe so much. It could go gloriously by the end, and it feels like this is the beginning of not quite the home stretch, but the really serious part.
It's the preview show, and it's a big one, this. Bayern Munich in the Champions League, the type of game that we all sort of dream about.
Liverpool 0, Bayern Munich 0. A goalless draw was probably the last result really that anyone was expecting. It was two quality teams playing a really intense game of footy, but in the end neither really had the quality to do anything.
It is your pink, it is Neil Atkinson, and it is something phenomenal, which is the best you can feel after a 0-0 in a really weird way. Phil Blundell, there is a lot to be said by this one thing. Bayern Munich took 0-0 from a mile out.
Alright, the Reds, it's the post-match pint from Hotel Tier on Anfield Road. Liverpool 0, Bayern Munich 0. The Champions League, last 16. Not what we wanted. It was alright though. We're going to have a chat about it. Damien, not despondent, not down. A little bit disappointed, but we march on, don't we? Okay, here we are at Manchester Airport then, our journey beginning from the hated territory of Manchester. We're about to fly off to Nuremberg in Germany, then a big train journey, 4 hours into Munich. But there's a load of us with suitcases with bags, getting excited about a trip into Europe, to watch the Reds, hopefully to watch the Reds win, hopefully to watch the Reds beat Bayern Munich and progress in Europe yet again. Fingers crossed. Right, the Reds, we're in Germany, it's freezing, we're in Nuremberg, we're just working out how we get to Munich. Andy Heaton's putting lots of money into a ticket machine, and lots of tickets are coming out, so hopefully he's bought them to the right place. We'll see what happens next, but yeah, we've made it this far. Up the Reds. Any gloves? So we've made it, we're in Munich, we're at our hotel. Some of the lads are just checking in there and causing murder already. Dan Austin seemed to be able to find a drink. Sex on the beach, but in a bottle. As you can probably see there in the background, he's consumed most of it on the train from Nuremberg to Munich. He's made a new friend on the way as well. He's now friends with the German fella who's playing games with on the train. We recorded a podcast that's going to be out there. You're probably listening to it by the time you see this, but we really enjoyed doing it. We were talking about the Reds and the Reds' heritage in Europe and how brilliant it is to come to a place like Bayern Munich. So looking forward to the rest of the trip. Looking forward to getting out there tonight and having a cheeky pint. But yeah, it's dark, it's late. Don't know too much about Munich yet, but we shall find out as we go on. Day 2, Reds, of our trip to Munich. We're in the centre of Munich right now. It's beautiful, it's brilliant. The sun's out, there's blue skies, there's no sign of the snow, which was here yesterday and everyone was a little bit worried about us or at home. But yeah, it's really nice so far. We had a great night last night on the Steins, obviously, the 2-pint glasses and all that. Some of the boys had more than me. I'm feeling quite fresh today. Went out and had some mad chicken thing on bread that I had no idea what it was, but it tasted alright. I don't speak any German, but you know, love the Reds. We're cracking on today. We're going to go to the press conference. We're going to have a look round. I'm really keen to go to the Olympic Stadium where Liverpool, of course, beat Bayern Munich in 1981. I'd love to go there, so we're hoping to fit that in today as well. So yeah, keep with it. This is our video diary of the trip. So we're in one of Munich's famous beer halls here. This is where it all goes off for Oktoberfest. It's a little bit, you know, more low-key today, obviously, but they still got the band going in the corner. They might start up in a minute, so we're just trying to do something quick while it's quiet. few ads just grabbed me. Yeah, the boys are loving it again. They're on the Steins again. I'm taking it easy again. There's a pattern emerging here, isn't there? But we're enjoying ourselves. Munich's a great city. First time here, beautiful city. Bumped into Peter Moore before as well. Gave out did a little session with him about the forthcoming match, about the Reds. Nice of him to take the time and talk to the fans there. And we put that out earlier. That's on Twitter. So yeah, we're looking forward to the rest of the day. We're going to go and record the preview show now. And I watched this back, and what's happening here?
You have a license to allow for that? So then we have to quit it right now.
Match day in Munich then, the Reds, and we're all excited for this one now. Me and Craig Hannon went down to the press conference last night and managed to get a question in there to Jurgen Klopp, so that was great. Great to see the ground as well. It's absolutely miles away, but it's a great ground. It looks great from outside, it looks great from inside. It's a great setting for a game of football. Can't wait to get in there tonight, sing the Reds hopefully to victory. But before all that, we've got to look around Munich one more time, have a few more Steins, go to the boss session, all that kind of thing. So a great day awaits. We're really looking forward to it, having a boss time in Munich. Up the Reds.
Okay, so only a few hours to go now until the big match, the one we're all counting down to. As you can see, we're in one of Munich's many beer halls. It's starting to get a bit lively. We've got Bayern fans in here, we've got Liverpool fans in here. You can only hear the Liverpool fans because we're the best supporters in the world, obviously. What's it going to be like in that ground tonight? I'm betting that you can hear Liverpool. I'm betting that you can hear Liverpool fans. Why? Because that's what we do. Because Klopp asked for it. Up the fucking Reds. I can't wait. It's boss the city at the moment. It's bouncing outside, inside, every bar. Full of Liverpool. Loads and loads of fans have come over and gone, do you know what? I might not be able to get in that ground tonight, but I'm going to experience the city. I'm going to have a drink and I'm going to watch it where the Reds are. Nothing wrong with that. It's not exclusive to Liverpool. It's perfectly fine. The Germans are loving it. The Bavarians are loving it. Up the fucking Reds. So we're here, there it is, there's the ground in the background. Just jumped off the train, it was absolutely chocker. Everyone's absolutely boiling. Yeah, sound up the Reds.
I'm really sure that.
And yeah, we're here to win. Up the Reds.
Bayern Munich is another name written into Liverpool history, where the Liverpool side comes to their ground and they're beaten.
It's your post-match pint after Liverpool have beaten Bayern Munich in their own backyard by 3 goals to 1 goal. I say pint, it's white wine.
You know, the ground is empty, but it's been like that since the 70th minute because Liverpool Football Club showed them the fucking way to go home. Gareth, that was an absolute masterclass of a European away performance.
You know, you've been to Madrid and you've seen Liverpool win. You've been to Barcelona and you've seen Liverpool win. Now you've been to Bayern Munich and seen Liverpool win. And this is a phenomenal club, a club that is right up there in the world as one of the best. And then there's Bayern Munich as well.
Liverpool managed it absolutely perfectly. He scored 3 absolutely superb goals as well. That last one there, Liverpool don't even need to score again. Bayern Munich need to. And Liverpool go, you know what, we're just going to score the best goal you've ever seen. And cop with that, you fucking bellends. And they've made one of the biggest clubs in Europe, one of the best teams in Europe, look like a gang of idiots there.
Liverpool are European royalty, and this is why we go to places like this and we beat them.
The Reds are playing Porto tonight. It's another massive Champions League tie at Anfield.
Liverpool win the first leg against Porto, 2-0. Steve, a bit of a game of two halves. Go all the cliches really. Liverpool maybe take what they've got, don't want to take any risks in the second 45. Talk about the first 45 first. Liverpool started the game brilliantly.
All right, the Reds, another beautiful evening at Anfield. The Champions League quarter-finals. And the Reds had the slippers on all night. He had the pipes out. The keeper was in his deck chair. And we had a lovely night at Anfield where Liverpool have won 2-0. Could have been 3, could have been 4. They might say they should have had 1. They're talking out their arse.
This side now are in a quarter-final of the Champions League in the first leg, and they're dead comfortable. You know, we had a lovely time, didn't we, in the stands? We all had a lovely time.
If these kick on and want to twat us, they can. There's nothing we can do about it. And I think it was only that we were like, yeah, we're all right with 2-0. You're all right with 2-0. We'll have the same performance next week. You can have the same performance next week. It can finish 0-0 if you want. Or we'll beat us 2-0, or we'll beat us 5-0. We'll beat us however we want, as long as we fucking beat it. It's a hard gig. We're such a good side, lads, and it's nights like tonight, quarter final. You realise that.
So we are in Porto, we're drinking wine that's far too cheap and delicious, and we just had a lovely meal, so it's not a bad way to start the European away. Obviously we're here because we're hoping the Reds do the business, play Wednesday night, and a great position to go through, so, and the mustard as well, aren't they? Absolutely boss, so they should be fine. But in the meantime, we're going to enjoy ourselves, we're going to enjoy the city, we're going to enjoy each other's company, and we're going to enjoy getting bags, because apparently they're on the way. Up the Reds.
We are in Porto, still in the stadium. We've been kept behind 25 minutes, which is very specific time, but maybe they just thought how long the post-match shows normally are, and I've done exactly that. If you are fair play, I'm joined immediately by Lizzie Doyle and Craig Cannon, but I imagine I'll just end up shoving this in front of quite a few people's faces, to be honest with you. Lizzie, would you say that they're only half a football team compared to the boys in red?
Liverpool have got a semi on. Liverpool have got a semi on again. Sorry.
Get in!
Sorry. I had to do it.
Look, God knows what this Liverpool side can achieve. Honestly, this is the best Liverpool side I've ever watched. I turned to you and I said to them, this side mean business. Like, look at them. They're just so mature in everything they do. And they just sort of, without being the best they can, anywhere near it, they sort of strolled a 4-1 win. And it's massive.
It's only the 4th time in Liverpool's history they've been in back-to-back European Cup or Champions League semi-finals.
I love it.
The 4th time in European history. So my point to you is, and my point to our viewers is, these are the days. These are the glory days. Let's not mess about. Yeah, we need to add some silverware. We all know that, but it does not get better than this.
Bring it Barcelona, bring them on. Can't wait to go over there. Can't wait to host them at Anfield. What a time to be a Red. You can see the excitement coming out of it. I'm just made up with this team, man.
Hello Reds, we are in the beautiful city of Barcelona for the European Cup semi-final. The Reds are here again, the Reds are boss, and the Reds are taking on one of the best teams, one of the biggest clubs in the world. And if this isn't what it's all about, then I don't know what is. We're absolutely delighted to be here, we can't wait, we're feeling confident, we're feeling good. Yes, Barcelona have got one of the best players in the world in Lionel Messi. Yes, they've got a couple of fellas that we know all too well in Phil Coutinho and Luis Suarez, but we're not really bothered. There's a big confidence amongst Reds. We got here this afternoon, we've had a bit of a walk round. Someone tried to pickpocket me, someone tried to rob Andy's laptop. it's been very, very entertaining as far as evenings and afternoons go. But you know, I didn't get robbed and neither did Andy, and we soldier on. We're hoping to get through the night with all our possessions intact. A couple of the lads are very made up that they've got little pouch things that they wear around the neck and they're keeping all the belongings there. My argument against them is, if you get that robbed, you've got fuck all left. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to keep on doing these diaries, keep on doing these videos all the way through this European Cup trip, and hopefully it ends with the captain lifting the big one.
Boss night in Barcelona was brilliant. For Boss to be able to fill a room as big as that in Barcelona ahead of a Champions League semi-final is something special. Jamie Webster, Kieran Molyneux, little 12-year-old Harry Mack on the decks. The crowd absolutely loved it, and for many who didn't have tickets, that was their away end, and what an experience it was.
And when we went the Allianz, Liverpool stopped playing. So Barcelona, who the fuck you trying to kill?
In the new camp, Liverpool have lost, which is an unusual feeling. Lost 3-0. I'm not quite sure how it happened, to be honest with you. I thought Liverpool played well. Barcelona took the chances, fair play, and it's a bit gutting.
It is your post-match pint after Liverpool got beat 3-0 by Barcelona in the new camp. Steve Graves, Rob Gutman.
Yeah, it feels unfair, doesn't it? I'm gutted because I think all the way through in the build-up to this game, we've all been saying we really fancied Liverpool's chances. We didn't think they'd be overawed. I don't think they were overawed. I thought they played really well. Some of the football was brilliant, and I just think it sounds like an excuse, but it's one of them where you say on another day they score 4.
I don't know what's going to happen in Anfield now. I don't know if we're still in it. That's one for another day, but really disappointing. But Carb agrees. Team tried the best. Messi's quite good at football.
Part of me, Steve Graves, the worst part of who I am, the worst part of my essence is I think we can get something from the second leg, and I'm almost certainly wrong. Tell me why I'm wrong, or tell me why I'm right.
It's going to be a bit of a monumental effort to turn this over, I think. I think Liverpool can beat them. I'm confident that we will beat them, to be honest. I think we played really, really well in the new camp, which sounds mad when you got beat 3-0, but 3-0 is absolutely brutal.
Do you know what? I said it on the pink last night, but I am devastated by this. Like I felt sort of lower about it than after Kiev last year, and I think that was because it was last year. It all just sort of happened, and we got to the Champions League final. It was like, I'm just happy to be at Champions League final. I think this year I feel as if this team deserves so much more than probably what they're gonna end up with.
All I've said is it's in our hands to be 2-0 up after 25, and you said after 60, after 70, and that's perfectly right too. But it's absolutely in our hands to be 2-0 up after 25.
We're a magnificent
because we've seen it happen time and time again. We are a magnificent team, Rob, so why would you not back a magnificent team to be 2-0 up after 20 minutes?
Think about what we've done on the clock. Think about the sides that we've beaten on the clock. Bayern Munich, Manchester City, PSG. This Liverpool side not going away. We'll fight on again in Europe, whatever happens in that second leg.
They've fucking done it again! It's Liverpool 4 and Barcelona 0 somehow. Liverpool have played at this ground here for 127 years, and it's never seen a thing like it. Olympiacos was great, but it's not that. Chelsea 05 was great, but it's not that. Roman and City were incredible, but it's not fucking that. I feel like I'm having a stroke. I can't stop fucking shaking. Get it!
Liverpool 4, Barcelona 0. Who the fuck you trying to kid? You come here in your fucking luminous kit, thinking you're fucking kings of the world. You're going home with the tails between your legs. Luis Suarez, fuck off. Phil Coutinho, fuck off. Messi, fuck off.
The faces are full time, looking round seeing people you don't know, looking the happiest that they will ever be. the happiest they will ever fucking be all together. Barcelona played like a fucking non-league side second half because they couldn't deal with us. They can't deal with 50,000 lunatics and 11 of the best humans that have ever lived. All of us together, we can do things that make no sense. This is why it keeps happening, this is why it keeps getting better. Keep doing it even better than what they previously did it.
It's the post-match show, it's John Gibbons for the Anfield Rappers. Liverpool beats Barcelona by 4 goals to 0. What score? 4 goals to 0.
No way, John.
That will go down as the greatest night in Liverpool's history at Anfield. It's fucking unreal what I've just witnessed.
Only us. It's only us. I've been asked all week, you know, did I have any hope at all? And there's 90% of me praying all week I've been saying is that says, oh, no, there's no chance. But as a Liverpool fan, there's always that mad 10% where you think, this could happen. We've heard all the stories from our fathers, from our grandfathers, from our uncles, from everyone, of these legendary Anfield nights, but we've just seen the greatest of them all.
How can you write these lads off? They never fucking let you down. All you want from a football club, you want them to demonstrate and show that it means as much to them as it does to us, and fuck me, it means everything to these lads.
Mate, honestly, for the first time in my life earlier in the call, loads of people were commenting on this. I was literally stuck for words. Like, I was just stood there with my head on my hands, just going, I can't believe this is just happening. And loads of people were coming me going, lad, it's real, it's real, it's real. And I was, honestly, I felt like I was in a dream.
We are the mighty Liverpool, and we are going to Madrid!
Get me on that fucking bus.